So in terms of, from a challenge perspective, a physical challenge perspective, Aconcagua is one of the most challenging expeditions that anybody would put themselves through. It's very long, it's very arduous, it's a high altitude for a big portion of the trip. So having good physical abilities for an expedition like this is pretty important. So what does that mean, basically? Doesn't mean that you need to be a super athlete and that if you're not, running 42K on a weekly basis, this isn't for you. That's not what I'm saying at all. But what I am saying is that you should be in a space where you're able to work your way up to some kind of, athletic sport 4 to 5 times a week in the lead up to this trip. I would say cardio focus is really important. So anything that you have nearby to you, that's accessible to you. So running, trekking, cycling, climbing, swimming, whatever is available to you, spinning, focus on that and try to build that up to 4 to 5 times a week to be in the zone for an experience like this. It doesn't mean that you need to be a super athlete. It doesn't mean that you need to be, biceps and all. That's not what this is about. What we're really saying is you need to be in the right mental state. And the only way you're going to be in the right mental state for an expedition like this is to be in a physical shape that allows your mind to feel confident to go for something like this. And that's what we're saying. And that can mean something different for different people. But to break it down and to make it as simple as possible and to try to answer this question in a way that everybody can understand who's watching, I would say that you want to bring yourself to be able to do some kind of sport 4 to 5 times a week in the lead up to this expedition. Not saying that you need to be doing this in your daily life, but as you're moving towards this expedition, as we're getting closer to the dates, you should be working your way into that space where you're doing 1 hour, 4 to 5 times a week of some kind of higher intensity exercise that really brings your heart rate up and gets you used to moving a little bit at pace and get comfortable with that feeling of being uncomfortable and yet still having to perform.